Hey guys, Esther Rose here with the E-Spot. We are at the Albuquerque Balloon Fiesta. It's one of the most colorful events in the world. I'm here with Joshua Blackmon. He's a business owner and entrepreneur here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. How are you today?
Not too bad. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. It's been an early morning.
Yeah, beautiful morning though.
So, what businesses do you own? Talk to us about who you are, what you do.
So, own a smoke shop locally. Also own a dispensary with production and grow. Been in business for 18 years now, actually.
I know it's super crazy. I've known him for a very long time, so it's pretty awesome to see businesses, especially small businesses, stay open that long. What made you get started? Where did you initially start with your smoke shop?
I initially got an opportunity to invest in a smoke shop fresh out of high school. So, invested in that and ended up working and took off from there.
For the dispensary, I know that's a really big process. How did that all start? Where did it start at? Did you get into that at an earlier time in your life?
So we actually stepped in about 2 years after, or a year and a half after recreational went into effect. Got an opportunity, found a building, and started growing some good products.
What were like some of the first things that you did when looking into getting like the property as far as like what you were going to need? What did you think?
Sufficient square footage, sufficient power, and just a basic layout that we could utilize for the most part.
What was the hardest part you think about, like you said, like the contracting, the power, all of that? Was there plumbing issues, all of that?
Oh yeah, the whole build out was a nightmare, but I think construction in general is a nightmare.
What's been your favorite part about being a business owner and entrepreneur?
Freedom, make my own schedule, travel to do different things a lot of jobs don't offer or give you opportunity to do.
That's cool. That's awesome. Is there any new endeavors that you're on right now with your dispensary? What's your dispensary's name? Did you even tell me what it was?
Luna Leaf.
Luna Leaf.
Grow down south, we're doing an outdoor farm. We have a location off of Rio Grande and Matthew for our first actual split retail location. Then we plan on doing a couple more locations and maybe a manufacturing in the future.
You were born and raised here in Albuquerque?
Yep.
Have you always came out here to the Balloon Fiesta?
Yeah, this is a lifelong thing if you're a resident of New Mexico or Albuquerque.
I feel like it probably affects the business as well, right?
Yeah. From what I understand, it brings in a couple $100 million a year in revenue to our city alone and brings in a mass amount of people at one time. So it definitely fluctuates and helps the economy for sure.
When I was a kid, I always wanted to come here, and there were years we didn't come. But when I was older, I was like, I'm always gonna come, like every year. But when I got further into like promotion and modeling and stuff, I didn't realize how much of an impact it had on the economy everywhere else. Like you don't realize that when you're a kid, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now I always want to like take part and show up. What are some of your Balloon Fiesta faves here when you come?
Definitely hot chocolate, breakfast burritos, and just seeing all the amazing balloons go up.
What do you think is your favorite balloon so far?
I'd have to probably say the Kremlin cow.
I haven't seen that one in forever. We think we came to the special shapes last year and nothing went up, so that was super, super sad.
What's your favorite?
It's the New Mexico True Balloon. I didn't know it was a New Mexico True Balloon. I actually only liked it for the colors for so long, and then I finally like got like a sticker and a pair of earrings and a little bag, and I was like, oh, that's the New Mexico True Balloon. So I just thought it was a cool one.
Oh, that's cool.
I looked into like what they do. So they just do like promotions for New Mexico. I guess it's like services for like traveling and events and stuff like that. So it's obvious that like we love all of the New Mexico community and all of the traditions that we have here as far as events go. What are some other events you could recommend to anybody?
The state fair is always a good event to definitely go. Another New Mexico staple.
What do you think that some of New Mexico's biggest challenges are that we face as a state, or even Albuquerque? I mean, a state as a whole, but we live here in Albuquerque, so.
I think a lot of it is putting on proper events and making sure events run properly, which they've done a lot better in the last probably like 5 years, especially with the Balloon Fiesta and the state fair. But
I know there's like major improvements.
yeah, just doing better and doing better events, making more happen actually.
Yeah.
Allowing people to do more cool stuff and
I feel like we're
funner
always a
and
step behind, right? Like
course.
everything's above it. Even just not events though, like as an entirety. Like
yeah.
we're gonna exit. Is there anything else you want to say to anybody before we close?
No, thank you for having me on the show, and I'm glad we got invited to the Balloon Fiesta. It was cool because they all got to take off.
It was a mass ascension. It actually went through, guys. So thank you so much for listening. This is the E Spot. I'll talk to you guys later.
Peace.